Okay, so this is going to be a video. Oh, you have the microphone. There it is. This is going to be a video about how to complete some homework. And this will be the first homework that you get where you're doing PyGame, or one of the first homeworks, depending on what level you are. So we're going to take a look at this now. Okay, so you can see that this is our PyGame video. So if we press this and we actually open our VNC, which is right here, VNC. Okay, now we should be able to run this application. There we go. So you can see we have this application and we've got some shapes already, but we want to change these shapes and maybe make things a little bit better. So the first thing we're going to do is do the following. I'm looking at task 1, or first copy this idea. So add this dictionary somewhere above the game loop, above run is equal to true. So we're going to have a danger zone added to run is equal to true. So let's take a look at where run is equal to true. Okay, I think it might be down here. There we go. Okay. Let's add this right here somewhere. Okay, we'll add it maybe. We'll add it here. Why not? Okay. Oh, we lost it. Right here. Okay. I'll type in danger zone just so I can comment in my code. Okay, good. Now we have this danger zone. Now what we need to do is we need to actually draw this, right? Because in this danger zone dictionary, we have all the things we need, but we haven't drawn any of this. So we need to go to where we've drawn some things right here. We've already drawn these items, but we want to draw the danger zone. So let's do draw danger. Actually, we won't do it in capitals. Draw danger zone, like so. Great. So we need pygame.draw.rect. We need to pass a few things to it. So we're going to pass number 1, win, which is attaching it to the screen. The screen is what you can see right here. This is the screen. Then we need to give it the color. So we're going to access the danger zone dictionary, color, like so. And we're going to access the X position. So we're going to have a danger zone X, like so. Oh, if I can type properly. And then danger zone Y, like so. And then danger zone width, danger zone width, 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 like so. And then danger zone height. Okay. Oh, this should be danger zone, like so. Danger zone height. Okay. Now, if you look at our danger zone again, so let's go back up to where we declare danger zone, which is right here. You see X is 120, Y is 520. We have a width of 150 and a height of 30, and the color is going to be red. So it's going to have a new red color, and it's going to be somewhere, I want to say somewhere here. It's going to be right there, and it's going to be about maybe a little bit bigger than this shape right here. And it's going to be the color red. So let's see if I'm correct or if I'm wrong. Okay, so you can see, yes, I was correct. It is red. It's the width is quite large, bigger than this, and it is somewhere around here. Very good. Good. Now let's move on to the next part, which is where we're going to make some treasure blocks that look obvious. So the color of the treasure must be a yellow. So let's take a look. And I'm going to rewrite over this. Let's just write homework zone. Maybe we can write inside this. Okay, good. Just to make it easier, homework zone. And we're going to make this yellow. And if we want to make this, let's make it 100 by 100. Actually, this is the position, so this should be 100 by 100. Actually, we'll do 150 by 150. Why not? And let's put it right in the middle. So we'll do, let's do 225 by 225. This should be exactly in the middle, unless I've really messed up. So let's see if I have messed up. This is going to be homework zone. Good. We'll copy and paste that. So you can see where we're getting the information. Let's open this up. Okay, great. You can see it's exactly in the middle. Great. Now I want you to do the same thing, but this time you can try a few different positions until it feels like it's in a good position. Now what I would do is probably make this smaller, right? Because this is quite big. Too big to be treasure, surely. So let's make this, let's make it 60, 60, which means this should be 270, and this should be 270. Okay, good. There we go, wonderful. Yes, now it's in the middle, and we're also not covering our red shape too. Good. So now you can experiment with that. Now let's use some decorations. So we have a list already called blocks. Now you'll make a new list called decorations. Okay, so do we have a list called block? I think we do. It's right here. So let's make one called decorations, like so. And inside, I believe, is going to be a dictionary. So let's do that. Okay, good. Now we want to make a few of these inside. Let's put that there. There we go. Okay. So what do we want to do? Inside, we want to have some, and I think these are going to be decorations for the game itself because they're all in different places. Yes. Okay. So this is just going to make the background look a bit nicer, right? So I'm going to copy and paste this in from my worksheet. Put it in like so. There we go. Okay, let's see. This hasn't been drawn yet, so we actually need to draw it too. So let's go right here. Where is our for loop? We need to do something like this. As a matter of fact, let's get rid of this homework danger zone, just so you can see that we're not making things complicated. We're not doing things that you can easily copy it to. Okay, so we're going to make another for loop right here. Also, we'll do for decoration in decorations. Did I call it decoration? The actual list decorations. Yes, I'm correct. Decorations. Good. Now we're going to say pygame.draw, pygame.draw.rect. We're going to attach a win, and then we're going to say decoration color, like so. And then we're going to give it four values, the X, Y, and the size. So let's copy and paste this right here, like so. Put it in here. This time we're going to say decoration. There we go. Save some time. I don't recommend you do that because you will get confused, or you'll likely get confused. Okay, good. So you can see we have some different things in our screen now. A lot more than we did before. So it looks a bit better, right? I think. Good. Now we're going to add a target circle. So let's get rid of this right here, and we're also going to get rid of our decorations right there. Good. So now we want to add a target color, and right here, let's make our target variable. So we have target X, and I'll tell you what target is in a minute, target Y, and we have, I think it's target radius. Yes, target radius. Now, this is going to be a shape that we can control later on, but right now we're just practicing with some circles. Okay. So this is going to be the position. We're going to give it a radius of 25, therefore it'll be 50 pixels wide, because 25 is half, right? And okay, let's take a look and see what else we could do. Okay. Now we need to use pygame.draw circle where we draw everything. So let's do it right here. Okay. Okay. Draw circle. So we do pygame.draw.circle. And this is going to use different values. We're going to use win. Let's use green. Actually, we won't use green. We'll use player color, maybe. I think it was player color. Player. There we go. And then we're going to give it four things or three things. One is going to be target X, target Y. This is going to be where it's going to be placed. And then the size is going to be target radius, like so. And this should work. So let's press play. Great. So you can see we have our shape, which we will be able to control later on, but not right now. Good. Now I want you to try to place this shape on different blocks and see how far you can get. You should be able to place it exactly on top, to be honest. So try to do that. And yeah, we'll see where we can go from there. Okay, good. So the next thing is going to be show the grid using text labels. Okay, so your screen is a grid, but it's invisible. You can help yourself by labeling objects and add this inside the draw section after shapes are drawn. Okay, good. All right. Okay, so this is going to be quite easy. So after shapes are drawn right here, I'll put it in here. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay. Oh, there's an error. Aha, aha. What is the error? Treasure X. There is no treasure X. Why? Okay. The name treasure is not defined, so we can just give it some manual labels rather. So let's just say, where do we want to put this? Let's say 100. Let's say 100 here too. Let's see what happens. Okay. There we go. You can see it says treasure right here. Now we do want to put this on the actual treasure box. We got rid of it, so that's why we couldn't use treasure, but we do want to put this on top of the treasure box. So you can see we can label things now, and that'll make things clearer for us. You can either add some signs in the game, like "Oh, go this way," or press space to jump. You can add directions or tutorials for the user too, which will be very helpful. Good. So that's pretty much it. That's everything for the homework. It's quite easy. We're just going to be going backwards and forth, like drawing things inside the game loop, which starts from here. And then we're going to be defining the variables and defining the information we need to actually make those drawn shapes above right here. Good. So that should be everything. So I'll see you guys in the next lesson. Have lots of fun, and I'll see you guys very soon. Goodbye.